Coming up in this vlog, we give our first impressions on Danse Macabre.
Oh my god, look, they've got a bin as well.
I sum up my love life.
I've instantly fallen in love with a mug.
We comment on Dutch breakfasts.
There's a lot of waffle.
I say Caro sternly to the camera.
Caro.
It's time for Peter's Vlogs.
Oh, hello. Hello. And hello. Welcome. We are at the Efteling for a couple of days. It is not very nice weather. Well, it's a little bit windy. There is a storm approaching. This is Friday. We're here Friday, Saturday. Oh, apologies for any sound issues. Let's see if that makes any difference. Probably not. Let's try and get underneath the lovely Efteling thing. So we're spending a night here in, do you say Bosrijk? Bosrijk. And yes, Friday, Saturday here, and also we're going to do Cairo tomorrow, assuming that's what you say for it. So yeah, we're staying on site, which is quite nice. We have just dropped our bags off over there, which is free for our hotel guests, which is quite nice, or on-site accommodation. Oh, this is a lot better being sheltered. Look at all the crows on the Efteling sign. Oh. Yep, crows. Anyway, we have been here multiple times before. I quite like the place. Charles has been here how many times? Any idea?
Oh,
Four times. And it's our first time for Danse Macabre. So that is what our main thing is for today. Well, let's get inside and explore. Ooh, so they've got rid of their turnstiles. Look, this was where the turnstiles used to be. And no longer. We decided to move them out to underneath where the old kiosks were. They got rid of the kiosks 2 years ago. And now, yeah, it looks like you queue up and scan in. Or you could duck under the rope. And this is the Grand Hotel, which should be opening later this year. I think it's summer this year, 2025. That's when it actually opens. Last time we were here, which was a year ago, there was nothing here, was there, Charles?
No.
Absolutely nothing whatsoever. So that sprung up. I mean, it is 12 months later, so. But hopefully we'll stay in that. This does seem to be one of their, well, it's called the Grand Hotel, but I think it's going to be their premium range. There's not many rooms in there. I'm guessing from all the advertising and stuff like that, it's going to be very expensive.
Yeah.
Similar to like a Disneyland hotel when that's over the top. And this is at the main entrance. So we'll see what that's like when that opens in the future. Of course we'll review it. You don't need to look so grumpy when we say it.
I wasn't grumpy.
He's like, we'll just have to review it, won't we? Oh, this is the worst thing about using a YouTube channel. Oh, you have to stay over places. Oh, what a nightmare. Anyway, so today should be relatively quiet. Haven't actually looked on the app yet to see what the queue times are. But the Efteling app is very, very good. Very good for accommodation. It's all contactless, essentially. So you already have your room number. You use your phone NFC to get into your room. You can do all your reservations through the app. It's very, very sensible. And a good investment, to be honest. But yes, we'll be watching the show in here, which we've never seen before. In the future, tomorrow night. Oh, it looks like they're also doing work on the normal shop because they've got a temporary shop just there. Right, let's go see what the queue times are like and go to our first attraction. Right, so just had a quick look on the queue times. Oh, I like the little lanterns they've got there. They're new. So Aquanura is they've redone Aquanura and made it different. Not seen it, so we'll be watching that tonight and probably tomorrow as well. Well, it depends on the rain. But we just had a look on the queue times up, and the queue times are 25 minutes for Danse Macabre, 15 minutes for Baron, 10 minutes for Symbolica. Everything else is walk on. So of course we have decided in our infinite wisdom to
not do any of it.
Go straight to 1001 Nights. This is a really nice. Oh, he's shoving more stuff in the bag. My bag's getting heavier and heavier as we
Lighter and
go.
lighter.
He feels lighter, I feel heavier. Oh dear.
I think that's a win.
Yes, Fata Morgana are one of our favourite dark rides. To be honest, a lot of the dark rides here are very decent. The park is wonderful. But yeah, seeing as it's right near the entrance, and it's a little bit windy and a little bit rainy, and my theory is the longer you leave it, the shorter the queues become. We'll find out in a moment, won't we? But yes, on to one of our favourite dark rides, Fata Morgana. See you on there.
Mit einer Serie.
Oh, I do love a bit of 1001 Nights. Oh, it's disgusting.
What, 1001 nights?
No, 1001 Nights is nice. The weather is disgusting. I really like all the animatronics. There's a hell of a lot of animatronics in there, and they're quite well maintained, to be fair. Like, there's a few bits moving, which I haven't seen moving before or for a while. So they're looking after things, which I really like. I like when places are looked after. Anyway, where shall we go next, Charles?
Somewhere indoors.
Somewhere indoors. Shall we go to Danse Macabre?
Here we go.
We may as well. Let's head over to it, see what it's like. Oh, it really isn't a very pleasant day, is it, at all, Charles?
I don't know, it's alright, it's warm.
Yeah, it is warm, yes. It's warmer than it has been the past couple of weeks, which has been flipping freezing. But obviously, because it's raining, there's cloud cover. Go past oh, yes, Max and Moritz, and you can see in the background is Danse Macabre. We will not be filming on our first ride. One, I don't know whether we're allowed to film or not, and two, I actually want to watch it and enjoy it as a thing rather than just put it straight on. We're not the first people to film it, so it certainly doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, this is quite cool. It's nice to see it all open again. Last time I was here, it was all a construction site with fences here. So, first impressions are, ooh, the Black Cat. Ooh, there's a nice little tavern in the Black Cat. That's cool. I like that. Wow, look at this area. What's really impressive from first impressions is it looks like it's been here forever.
Yeah.
Look how well weathered it is. They've done an astonishingly good job. Yeah, the moss everywhere, the state of disrepair, the rust on these rails. It's all very cool indeed. I like this. Just having a quick nosy around the area as Charles visits the new Toileton. find out what he rates it. Maybe we should do a top tips toilets trip. Trying to think of what you'd call it. All toilets ranked at Efteling. Like we've had all rides ranked. Should we do that? Let us know in the comments. This must be the entrance over there. Oh my god, look, they've got a bin as well. But yes, there's a shop. Dr. Charlatans. Souvenirs and photos. There's a sweet shop. And a freestyle machine there. Toilets. Oh, it's a woman.
Kost geld, hè? Veel meer. En toen lopen de rekening.
English, sorry. Yeah. Oh dear. Right, what I am interested in is this bin. Is this a new bin? Let's have a look. Yeah, look. It's a spooky here bin. I love these. There's loads of them everywhere. We used to have these in the UK. Clearly inspired from Efteling. Or they all had the same manufacturer and they just bought them. But we don't maintain ours in typical English fashion. Whereas the Netherlands and Efteling really care about them. So they're everywhere. A new papier here. Right, Charles is out. Let's see what he thinks. Straight over, let's find out. Is he going to rate them a 10 out of 10 toilet? I'm really waffling, aren't I? As we zoom right up to him. Look how happy he looks. Out of 10, what's the toilets like?
Weird.
Weird?
Unisex.
Okay.
So you kind of, like, it's kind of split in half. You don't know whether you're going left or right, and then you realise it doesn't matter. And then urinals all the way over there, but they're like, why am I talking about toilets?
Because we're getting ready for
really
all
small,
toilets ranked.
Really small at the bottom, so it's weird.
Weird toilets, there you go. Rate out of 10?
Weird out of 10.
Weird out of 10, brilliant. Right, let's go and do Danse Macabre. We'll see you in a bit. Whoa, just to interject for a moment, we're going to talk about the Black Cat, which is it's pretty much a self-service thing, doing cakes and pastries and sausage rolls and that kind of thing. And we've decided to buy a steamed pudding, which in English on the app, on the self-service tills, is called
Kettle cake.
Kettle cake. Charles has already bitten into it. What did you think?
It's lovely. It's lovely, sponge, amazing.
Lovely sponge and raisin. I can't eat mine because I'm holding it, but I'm sure it's incredibly nice. Really glad. Thought we'd show you that. Now, back to where we were. And we're out of Danse Macabre. Wow.
That was a very good ride.
That was incredibly good.
That was brilliant. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting it to be that good. I didn't know what it was like, or ride type or anything.
Now, I'd seen little inklings of stuff from like the construction, saw little bits and little leaks.
Just spoiled
but I didn't
yourself.
I didn't spend that much time doing it, so I don't know exactly what I did. I just knew there was benches in there, and the benches would probably move. But yes, that is exactly how I was expecting Spookslot to be when I first came
really?
here. Yeah, back in the day when I first came here and joined, queued for Spookslot, I was like, oh, this is going to be some sort of ghost castle type thing. This is interesting. Saw the musical thing going on, thinking, oh, this must be a pre-show. And then went out and was like, oh, bitterly disappointed. Whereas
That's a lot of fun.
is insane. That is so good. So to explain it from the queues, so it said 20 minutes. It wasn't 20 minutes. But they split it into like 4 sections of queue. So you queue in a main queue bit, then you go into like a graveyardy area.
Yeah. And you got a bridge that touches for it.
Yeah, then you go more into the woods, really, don't you? And then onto a big wooden walkway. I think I can film the queue line. I'll have to double check with that. And then you get held there, go into the building, separate into your groups. In these dark corridors, you hear the cats screeching, that kind of stuff. It's all dark, just like Spookslot used to be. And then you go into this main hall, you sit down, and the show begins.
Yeah.
Shall we do a bit of spoilers?
Well, if we say spoiler alert right now.
Yeah,
skip.
spoiler alert. Skip forwards a minute or so.
Well, I'll put the timestamp.
You'll put the timestamp, there you go. Right, so then you sit down, there's 104 people, was it? So
18 times 6.
18 times 6 in a big circle in a room on benches, three rows of 6 on each.
Yeah.
And yeah, the people with the lanterns, the staff with the lanterns. So it's really nicely well decorated, quite dark in there. You can't really see very much. There's a bit of flickering on the lights, and you see like, oh, there might be an animatronic there or something like that. Not entirely sure. You see an organ, and in the centerpiece there's like these melted
trumpets.
yeah, instruments, yes, from an orchestra. Oh, okay, this is quite cool. They lower your bars because it's lap bars, and then they go off. The doors shut. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, over loud bang into the doors.
Yep. Pitch black. It's completely pitch black.
It moves slightly.
There's slight movement, yeah, and then the floor can move up and down. It can go tilting like barrels, and the things spin themselves, and then the whole room spins. So think of like a teacups, but with the teacups with the floor going like that, kind of like Drayton Manor's barrels, drunken barrels. If you've ever been on that back in the day, it goes like that. But then yeah, there's loads of little things on the side. It goes very Spookslot. So there's I can't remember what they're called now. Conductor, that's it, in front of the organ. And then they've got the various musical instruments, all played by dead people around. And there's little like Pepper's Ghost effects and nice little things. They're all animatronics, so it's all like physical set pieces. Well, there's like a couple of bits where it's like projection, like there's a projection violinist or something like that, wasn't there? But yeah, absolutely insane. The entire ride probably lasts about 4 minutes or so, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say less than that, maybe.
Probably maybe even less, yeah, 3.
Quite quick. When it spins, it spins really quick.
It does spin a lot. It spins backwards, so you don't really zoom forwards very much. So
it's kind of like that spin that you do in the end of Symbolica, when you're in the dance room, you spin.
yes.
You add more speed and you go up.
Yeah. As someone who suffers from motion sickness, that didn't give me motion sickness. I did get a little bit worried that it might do. But yeah, that is absolutely stunning. And all the way through is looks like this. Just the theming is absolutely incredible, and the attention to detail. Look at this. This is a nice little graveyardy area. Benches outside, and yeah. Oh wow, I am very impressed by that. I have seen like little reviews, not spoilers as to what it was, but little reviews of people coming off saying it's really good and stuff. I was like, is it just because they're Efteling fans?
Yeah.
Because Efteling fans do rate things quite highly when you first do them.
Very high.
But no, this one's genuinely justified. I think that is absolutely
I
fantastic.
say I'm very neutral when it comes to Efteling, and this is fantastic.
Yep.
This is probably the best ride here.
Yes.
I would say that. It's so well worked, so well put together. It's so smooth,
Yeah.
nothing jarring,
No.
calm, comfortable,
Yeah. Incredibly enjoyable.
very
Yeah,
rideable.
Very re-rideable. I want to do it straight after
Yeah,
doing
same.
this. And the audience appreciates it. Efteling audience always appreciates
Yeah, I
stuff
mean,
like that anyway.
I was going to applaud, and people were already applauding, so
Yeah.
it was just like, it was phenomenal.
Yep.
You know, I don't applaud rides, who applauds rides? But yeah, this was worth applauding.
Yeah, I think Symbolica here was the top.
Yeah.
I think this is on par with Symbolica.
I think it's better than Symbolica.
I need to try it a couple more times, but I really, really love it. I love the concept of it. I love the theme in the architecture, the attention to detail. I love the ride layout. I love what it does with the ride.
Yeah.
It's just nice, and I'm sure there'll be things that we've missed that we'll have to see
Yeah.
as we go on again. Queue is a bit weird in the whole separation.
No, it's not fun in the
things.
rain.
No, it's not that fun in the rain, no. But I can understand why they've done it, because they're trying to separate and make the queue feel a little bit quicker because you're separating them in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It's very good.
Very
Right, shall we have a quick look around this area again? Because there's something just over here that I want to look at. It's just amazing how everything looks like. Look at all the vines and stuff. It just looks like it's been here forever. Like, much like if you think of the fairy tale forest, or the bits with all the carousels near Villa Volta. That Anton Peak Plain, yeah. That area is old and it feels old, whereas this feels like it fits right in. Ah, so look, these are the it's the actual orchestra. So that's quite cool. I think you see people who look relatively like that in the show. Oh, the hand moves. This is stunning. Oh look, they've got braille for people. That's cool. Oh, the glass has been broken. Oh, there's a trumpet. No, I'm trying to think what's the instrument?
It's not a trombone. It's a big one.
The boba, but something like that. But wheelchair, that's quite cool. So it's really nicely inclusive. Oh, it's so Efteling. Oh God. There we go. It's so Efteling, but so amazing. Oh, I really, really like it. Look at all the little lighting details, so the ground will be all lit up in the dark. It has, the smoke coming out of the wooden bridge and the queue. Oh, what a stunning attraction. Right, I'm going to ask and see whether we're allowed to film in the queue, just not in the ride. And if so, then I'll film a little bit of the queue line. We'll find out for you. Right, you are allowed to film, and you're allowed to film with GoPro on the ride, just not a handheld, which is quite cool, which means we can show you everything. So we're being held in a pen just here, and the main entrance. I like the shelter the hosts get. You just think about little things like this, and the little plants just there. See, and it's mossy, it's dirty. It just feels like it's been there forever. If we go back to like 13 at Alton Towers, that didn't look very old, and now it just looks grotty because it wasn't well designed, whereas this is designed perfectly like this. Look at that. There's an extra big queue area. It did say 20 minutes again as you entered. Here you go. All the graves. Like that, the little plants and the names of them. It's an incredibly well built area. Look at this. It's just stunning. You feel like you're in a courtyard. See in the background. It just feels like it's been here for decades. That looks like Alton Towers, really. In the same similar state. However, this was only built last year. Mental. Love it. Right, we're held at a pen now, and we'll show you what it's like when we go through. It's in a second. We're in the graveyardy bit. So we get held again. Knock on the door. Yes. There's a graveyard, and we get held here for a bit. And it will say something in Dutch. So, don't know what that says. If someone could translate it in the comments, that'd be really appreciated. But yes, they don't say it in English, it says it in Dutch. We'll see you again when this gate opens. And we go into what looks like the woods. Look how incredibly wealthy this is. It does give me Phantom Manor vibes. Disneyland Paris. Ooh. The smoke from the bridge. And then we're about to go inside. So we'll see you in a bit. And now we're in the shop. Yeah, obviously you exit to a shop, and even this stuff's quite cool, exclusively in this shop. There's some elixir. It's a stunning thing. These are quite nice. There's a print on it. 50 euros. 50 euros is not as nice. And get yourself a cat. Get yourself a nice Danse Macabre. Oh my god, okay. I've instantly fallen in love with a mug. Well done. Well done, Efteling. It doesn't tell me how much it is. How much are the mugs? There's another mug there. That logo appears quite often everywhere. Oh, I love that. I love that design. That's so cool. I've become a cat person since filming YouTubes, so I need some of these. These are awesome. Look at this plate. Oh, I love the design. €10 for a plate. That's okay. So how much is a mug? Why does the mug not tell me the price? Come on, muggy. Oh. Oh, you can get a big soupy type thing too. Get a candle holder. Quite a nice pen. Some proper pens. Postcard. Oh, a jigsaw. Okay. €10 for a 108-piece jigsaw. And that looks actually pretty cool. Oh dear, I might have to end up buying some stuff. Danse Macabre book? Is that? Yes, it is a book. In Dutch. Oh, sorry. Get a magic open again. Oh, the cat appears everywhere. Here you can get some stickers. Oh. Oh dear, the poor sad cat. Oh no, does it turn in? It's a sad cat or an angry thing. Oh, that's interesting. I really want to know how much these mugs are though. I'll have to let you know because 100% I need a mug. I really like that design. Well done, Efteling. And yeah. Oh, it's pin badges, they are. €20 pin badge. Ooh. And then they've got obviously the t-shirts. Oh, the cat's back again. It's an angry cat, it's an evil cat. Oh, you can get cat ears. Get Danse Macabre woolen hat. A bag with a cat. Some socks. Yeah, I've got quite a bit. Okay. That is the shop. Oh, I like that. Look how grumpy he is. Grumpy, 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 grumpy. Why are you grumpy?
Not grumpy.
Oh, okay. Well, that was lovely. Might have to go do that again. Maybe do something else first. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I love that. Absolutely love it. There's 10 out of 10, no notes. I can't think of anything I would want to try and improve on that. Any thoughts as to what you'd try and improve on that if you could?
Yeah. I don't really see the point of the scary thing at the beginning.
The scary thing.
A bit of the black, you know, they just went in, started out somehow like they do with the White Weaver and Baron, oh here comes the possessed things go. Stops people unnecessarily screaming at the beginning.
I feel like you go into the afterlife because you raise up into the afterlife and then you fall back down into
So
real
kinda
life
like Corpse
at
Bride.
the end. Yeah,
So when you, what's their song that they sing when they enter the Corpse Bride?
don't know. All I've got is
Die, we all pass away. That's it. It remains of the day.
okay.
You know,
Not a clue.
you've watched the Corpse Bride.
I have watched all Corpse Bride, but all I can think of in my head is Nightmare Before Christmas. That's got nothing to do with that.
Into the underground, they all start singing.
Oh,
Remains
okay.
of the day.
Ah.
Oh
Oh my god! Sorry, I just got distracted. The cat! The cat! Oh my god, the cat moves! Oh, I love it. But it's in the attraction. Oh no. Yeah, I also got really upset because it was in the attraction. Yep, I love that. Absolutely love it. Right, let's move on. Baron! Well, they've closed off the path to get towards Joris that way, presumably because they're working on the Flying Dutchman. So you get to go behind the scenes a bit. Which is quite cool. Not been down here before. Bins. My favourite.
I clearly trolleys, not bins, but yeah.
No, there's bins. And the maintenance bay. That's quite cool. I like that. Right. Yeah, but the gate was open. So I think they've deliberately had it open. Oh, it's a disabled access. Oh. Oh, maybe we can't go that way because it's a service road.
There's other people down there, I can see.
Is there?
I think so.
Or do they just join on?
Have a look.
Not sure. Confused.
We can't get kicked out of it.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I think we're on the service road.
Oopsie.
This doesn't join in. Uh-oh, we've gone the wrong way. Help.
Committing crimes at Efteling.
Committing crimes at Efteling. Right. Okay, well, at least we didn't get that on camera. So, what we are trying to do is go towards Joris because...
I've never filmed it.
I thought you...
I've read it, to be honest.
Yeah, I was just about to say. He's never filmed it, no, but he hasn't actually rode it before.
No.
So, yeah, we've been here multiple times, but he's always happened to come when it's, well, most of the time it's under maintenance. The last time it broke down on us, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like horrible.
Broke down and then it was closed for a good few days afterwards. So we were even in the station room and the next to board,
Yeah.
and it broke. So yeah, he doesn't have very much good luck with Joris. Whereas I've had some very good times here where you've managed to stay on the ride and do it like a billion times in why is this gate open? Done it a billion times without getting off in winter Efteling like it is now. But yes, it looks like we have to go the long way round to Joris, which we'll be doing now. So we'll see you in a second. Hello, Python. Oh no, my favourite ice cream place is blocked off. That's a shame, I can't get a January ice cream in this horrible weather. But Joris is open. Yes, so winter Efteling. At the moment, they've got Python closed, as they all, not Python, the rapids. Piranha, there we go, I knew it began with a P. Oh look, it's on two trains, Python is. Piranha is closed, as it always is every winter. And the Flying Dutchman's closed, which happens quite often nowadays in winter. So that's a shame, because it's the best ride. But they keep putting a lot of work into it, so maybe it's not doing as it needs to do. But ultimately, Joris is open, which is good for him, because that means he can go with his eyes shut and film it, because that's what matters. And it's only 5-minute queue. Now, what side do you prefer? Is it fire or water? Who knows? But I love this coaster. It's very good fun. We'll see what Charles thinks when we come off. See you in a moment. Where's all the water gone? Right, we come off. We did 2 front rows.
Yeah,
Filming complete. Yeah, what did you think, Charles? It's your first time riding.
really
Yours.
enjoyable actually. For Woody, it's not as rickety.
No.
Most Woodies are like all the way through. That is soft. Yeah.
It's very smooth. You can tell where it's had a bit of retracking on some metal just around here, so it's like a kind of hybrid nowadays. And this corner is just by the entrance.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a very smooth Woody. It's incredibly re-rideable, incredibly good fun. And then today it's riding very similar in terms of speed.
Photo finish, wasn't
it's
it?
so close.
Yeah.
And it keeps swapping sides each time, so yeah, it's quite nice. Sometimes you come on and it's always like the fire train will always win. It's arriving like 10 seconds early and stuff like that. But today, nope, it's pretty much exactly the same.
I do like the competitive element for that. It's like the new Legoland Windsor Ride, Speedway.
Yes.
racer. Even though it's an absolute gimmick, it's a really fun gimmick. You get really involved.
Yeah,
It makes you feel faster.
Yes.
You want it to go faster.
yeah, you've got something to watch out for. It's very good.
Can I ask you a
coaster.
question about this?
Go on then.
If there's no water, so usually you'll splash into the water here.
Yes,
What would it be like to ride this without no water on this bit?
probably very uncomfortable. It
Do
does
you
have some brakes, as you can see here, but it's obviously it's designed for the water to slow you down. So you just fly into those brakes, I imagine,
Feel your
and
power
it'd
into that.
be very uncomfortable. No, it wouldn't go as far as that. It'd still slow you down on there because there's still quite a few brake fins, so it'd slow you right down. But yeah, you wouldn't want to ride it without water. It wouldn't be very
I want
nice.
to try it. Might be an extra cred.
Yeah, I don't think it's an extra cred because it's the
I
same
don't know, without water. Water ride without water.
a water ride without water. But yeah, this is definitely the best part of the park with the Flying Dutchman, Baron in the background, Joris here, just 2 sides to it because it's a racing coaster. You've got your rapids over there, you've got Python there. It's all go in one very small area.
Yes. Yeah, it's roller coaster area.
Yes, it's very nice. It's very suitable to us, the thrill seekers. Right, it is very rainy and drippy, as I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah.
Shall we go and do some indoors?
Yes, why not?
Let's do it. Indoor stuff now. We've popped into our favourite place. It's the bakery next to Max and Moritz. We show this often on our channel because it does some very nice pizza bread slices and a drink. And it's very warm, it's very comfortable, isn't it, Charles?
Yeah, I'm trying to write an important text.
He's trying to write an important text. That's exciting. There you go. All the updates on the theme park roundup. Pizza time. Ah, it's just stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Right, so after riding Danse Macabre multiple times, I feel like it's only fair to ride Symbolica just to see which one I actually prefer out of the 2. This is going to be a difficult one because Symbolica's ace, but so is Danse Macabre. Right, let's find out in a minute.
Is dit? Alle tovertwinkels, hallo allemaal.
Onze koninklijke tovenaar?
Wat een saaie boel.
Wat doe jij hier?
Occulto fabulu. Trage treden, open u.
What's happening? What's happening with the stairs?
Symbolica.
Yep.
Music tour we did there.
Because everyone was queuing out for everything else, so we walked straight on.
Yeah, when you're not too fussed about which one you go down. Music tour I quite enjoy anyway, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think they're on par.
Yeah.
Symbolica and Danse Macabre.
I think there's more to see on Symbolica, though there's a lot on Danse Macabre.
Yes.
There's a lot more to see on Symbolica. I think the trains, if we're going to call them that, are better on Symbolica. I believe the ride is more fun than Danse Macabre.
Yeah, I think Macabre is far more fun to enjoy in terms of like ride wise, but this
Visualising a feeling, I think
Yeah.
Symbolica has it.
yes, but they are so much of a muchness in terms of they are both incredibly Efteling, which doesn't make any sense unless you've been to Efteling. Like, you can't really describe it as anything else other than it feels like it belongs at this park.
Yeah, they're both very up there too. I think they're a lot better than.
Yeah, they're incredibly high quality, very high quality.
Very well done, very well built.
Yeah, yes, definitely built with love, and they're fantastic. I do like Efteling. You can see why the Dutch are absolutely obsessed with the place. Like growing up with it and visiting quite often. But the more recent stuff is better for me. I prefer the newer stuff to
It
the
feels
older
like
stuff.
they went back and they've looked into what their origins are. So when they first started getting roller coasters, they went a bit nutty and just did anything. I
Yes.
thought, they still had good theming on what Python doesn't, but they still had good
Python's got
theming on the
nothing.
rest of it.
Yeah.
But then I feel like they really took a step back and thought, well, what's really us? They looked at like the fairy tales and all of that and spoken.
That's it. And they've put a lot of effort into the art and design
Yeah.
about things, haven't they?
It's very much
So-
about the creativity behind it more than the ride
Yes.
itself.
Yeah. And you can properly appreciate it as a result. Yeah. It is gorgeous. So, yep. Not a clue which one I prefer. Let us know if you've got a preference in the comments. That'd be nice to know. See who is more in favour of one or the other, or you can't decide either. That'd be really interesting to know, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I can't make my mind up. And that's us doing Danse Macabre, like 5 times now.
I've done that once.
This once today to remind myself. Symbolica I've done probably about 30 times or so over the past couple of years.
Both re-rideable.
They're both incredibly re-rideable, yes.
Yeah. And we've been blessed with good queues too.
Yes, yeah. We're also on a dead day, which tomorrow probably won't be as dead because it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll find that out a bit later on in the vlog. Still to come. Let's go and explore a little bit more before it gets dark, and then we'll watch that Kunora before checking into our hotel for the night. Yeah. You can always tell that I'm getting old by enjoying popping into the diorama and just watching the little models go around. The trains are going incredibly bloody quickly. I think that's well above line speed, to be honest. But yeah, it's always nice to have a nosy, and it's peaceful here. Look, it's dead. Very few people come in here. You get a nice little train and see the fairgrounds and everything like that. It's always worth popping in and having a nosy. I don't think it ever changes. It just works very reliably. That train is going way too quickly. I'll be a bit worried. Oh, and then there's a lightning scene even. Oh, it's so pretty. Just like most of Efteling. Pretty. Da 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 ba 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 ba. I really like Carnival Festival. Do you know why I really like it this time?
Because the music's stuck in your head.
No, it's because operational head on here. It was hoovering out the little cars with a backpack hoover thing. Not seen that in any attraction before. They care about their place. Well done. That's what I really enjoyed about this ride on Carnival Festival. Now let's do the Vogel Rock whilst we're here. Obviously, we could just simulate it for you, seeing as you can't see anything. If I just put my hands across the camera, and then do the music. Ba, No, that's not the music. What's the music, Charles?
I don't know. I'm not sure about you.
Oh, okay. Well, imagine the vocal rock music with my hand against it. And that's the ride. See you in a bit. Oh, wow. Wow, we've come straight out into the warm winter vales. Winter Garden, which is obviously just here for winter. Efteling.
Very blue.
It's very, very blue. It's a little bit out of place in the late January.
Yeah.
I think it's the only place really you see Christmas trees now. Is here. I think Winter Efteling goes until March as well, so you've got quite a bit of
So they could have boiling hot days in here.
No,
Maybe a warm March day.
you could have a warm March day. I think it's early in March, so it goes back to main season thing. But yes, you've got a nice heat thing. I like these; they're everywhere. Fire pit heat thing, and you've got lots of games units. You've got some drinks and hot dogs.
The ice rink.
You've got an ice rink. Yes, it's that. You can see that here, can you? Oh yes. There's a little ice skate and a couple of shops, which I assume absolutely nobody's buying an Efteling miniature at this time of year, are they? But, you know, if you fancy a bit of ice skating, there you go. You can get yourself a little penguin. Uh-oh, it's a little bit of a flooded thing rather than a ice skating. It's water skating. Are you any good at ice skating?
No.
No, I'm terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at it. I would need a penguin. And even then, I probably wouldn't be able to do very well at it. So yeah, if you want some Christmas decorations in February, January, feel free to come down to here. Or of course you can get some nice wintry stuff as well. I imagine they sell next to nothing of this at this time of year because it's not like they discount them. They all stay in the same price. So it's an interesting choice. But at least it's here. And it's something unique and what you don't see in any other park or outside of Winter Efteling. Yeah. It's time for another Danse Macabre. Hello, kitty. Aww. Cute. Let's go. It's starting to get dark in Danse Macabre. You can't really see. Oh, there you go. They've got nice little lighting effects in places. It's very blue, as there's lots of blue lights. And the lanterns make a real atmospheric feeling. Look at that. Ooh, and you can hear the papier here, man. Just spooky in the dark. I like it. Ooh, fancy. Those birds are real birds. There we go. The park's now shut. It's dark. So this camera's probably not picking up very much now because it's a bit blurry. Maybe. But yeah, 6 times over, and that is fantastic, isn't it?
I finally got front row.
And you finally got a front row, so we're able to film it,
Yes.
which is good. So I can add that in for you. But yeah, every time we've gone on it, little bits more you can see and enjoy it. And yeah, it hasn't got like samey whatsoever, even though it is the same like ride cycle. It's just brilliant. Genuinely is brilliant. I really like it. It's probably one of my favourite dark rides. Simple, but really effective. Right, let's go to Aquanura.
Yeah, let's do it.
As that will start in about 5 minutes' time. Let's go over there. Wow, wasn't that nice?
Was, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a big improvement on the old Aquanura. I really like it, and it's got a really nice ending song as everybody leaves, which is we've stayed for, which is why we're the only ones walking away now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is great, and it's always better to see it when it's in the dark, to be honest. So yeah, recommend. Right, we're gonna go get our bag and go to Bosrijk. Let's have a look at that. First time we're staying there. Right. We've jumped forward to us in Bosrijk, and we've actually gone to the restaurant called Eat Hoys or something like that. Eat House. And yes, Charles has gone for the steak and a spoonful of chips, mix of Edison, yep, and strawberry and a passion fruit mocktail, which are incredibly nice, to be honest. And I've gone to show the chef's special, which is a venison with a mushroom sauce and some sprouts. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little thing. We had to rush over. We got the bus, the shuttle bus, which took us to where we're staying, which is really handy. And then we came straight here. So we'll have a look in the hotel room straight afterwards once we finished. See you in a bit. Well, the hotel looks pretty nice from this angle, isn't it? So it turns out that there's two big buildings in here. This is Bosrijk. So they've got two hotel areas, this building and one at the back, and then there's loads of little holiday home type things in here as well. So you've got multiple options to stay, and we happen to be in the one all the way at the back of the park. So yes, it's a little bit of a walk. It's like a 5-minute walk.
No, it's the bad house.
Oh yeah, we're not in the bad house, which is nice. But instead we have to walk through this area all the way over to the far corner over there. You can just about see it lit up in the dark. But yeah, it's nice. Who's to stop? Oh yes, don't burn down the trees.
No.
Oh.
No. This terrain is only for access of the guests of Bosrijk.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's handy for us, isn't it? Let's go over to our place. Let's have a look. And these are like the holiday home things, which look like a little street. These are little houses, premium houses. They're quite nice. And we're in this building here, which is like a castle with townhouse style thing in it. Interesting. Right, and into the hotel. Let's have a look to see what it's like. There's a nice little living area here. Oh, two nice chairs. TV, which means you have to sit on this sofa to see it. A nice little game boards, which they have in most of their accommodation actually. And there's like a poster bed, 4-poster bed. With the two main beds there, and a really quite nice artwork. And then into the other room, there's a separate room with bunk beds. They're quite nice. Oh, sleep well, Mr. Sandman's bedtime. Wait a second, they know we're English. They've given us an English thing. That's good. That's very cool. So they know we're English, so they've got us an English book. But yeah, big and spacious. And quite nice. Well, at least this bit's. But I'll show you what the bathroom looks like. The toilet's pretty much exactly the same. But the bathroom reminds me of a council estate. Or a council toilet block. Or the Superloos at Drayton Manor.
before they redid them a bit. It's that kind of colour, and it's got Artex walls, and it's a little bit interesting. So this doesn't feel very premium, this bit, but you know, the rest of it is actually really rather quite nice and feels relatively homely. So yeah, I don't mind that at all. For one night, for us two, so 2 people, including park entry, it was €349. So what, €175 each for 2 days entry in the theme park and an overnight stay, which includes breakfast. It's reasonable for a hotel, for an on-site theme park hotel. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Right, we'll see you in the morning where we're going to wrap up this one just after breakfast. Oh, hello, good morning, welcome to the next day. Ta-da! I'm holding this camera really weirdly. It's time for breakfast. Let's go and see what it's like. And this is what it looks like in the day. Right, walk 5 minutes that way. See you in a sec. 1 second later, here we go. A little bit of bacon, eggs, pancakes. Charles has some bread with it. Bread roll in the conservatory area. Which is all very nice indeed, to be honest. But yeah, that's our nice little snacky breakfast. And this draws to the end of our lovely vlog today. Today, yeah. Well, today and yesterday, because we're not going to film today, are we?
No, there's no point.
No,
We'll
we've
just be
already.
waffle.
Yep, there's a lot of waffle. We've shown you pretty much everything. We can enjoy the day in the rain. Well, the rain should clear up in a minute. Might show a bit of Caro when we've done that, so we'll skip ahead to that.
Yeah, that'd be a
moment.
bit random and out of place on the whole vlog, but yeah.
It will be very out of place. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. That does help us. And you'll see us on more adventures coming up over the next few days. No, that's not the shuttle bus. Yeah, we have to walk 15 minutes to the main entrance and drop the bags off. It is free because we're staying on the site, which is very useful.
Yes.
But yes, we will see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
And let's jump forwards to our Caro review. Caro review. We'll see you in a moment. Hello. We've just jumped over to this because we have just come out of Caro.
Yes.
Wow, it's not like this is like the third take or anything. Caro. Yeah. So what did you think of that?
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It's like, it really enforces the stereotype that you live, breathe, die, and do everything with Efteling in the Netherlands.
It's almost like I've heard that one from you before.
Yeah, I know you shouldn't have deleted it last time.
Maybe not. But yeah, I think that was absolutely fantastic. I think that's probably the best theme park show I've ever seen.
Okay.
I think it was a billion times worth the cost. So it was €12.50 for staying in a hotel. So you save a little bit.
Oh,
I think it's,
€12.50.
yeah,
That's
saves
really
like
that cheap.
yeah, saves like
That's alright.
€10 for staying on the
And
site.
it's only 22. That's not bad.
No, it's really
No.
not. It's an incredible performance, really good show, really good music, really good audience participation. They get all the kids involved, which I think was really
How come
quite
there's
cute.
so many kids in there? That's what I don't understand.
Well, loads of them are from the audience, so you get
Yeah.
to choose. Well, if your child wants to join in, they turn up a couple of hours earlier, they do a bit of rehearsals, and yeah, then they all appear in that. But yeah, there's a lot of actual child actors in there. Well, a couple of child actors in there, and they were brilliant.
There was one that I thought was really good. Like
Yeah.
miles better than the others. The little girl.
Oh yeah, the little girl was
She was
absolutely
really good
wonderful
actress.
at that. Yeah, I was really impressed. But yeah, the storyline's amazing. The music is just brilliant, and yeah, I genuinely I welled up a little bit from it because I was like, oh, this is really quite cute. It's really cute, and yeah, it's just a well-oiled machine. There was a little bit of a technical issue in there, but it was very quickly resolved, and you could just tell that they're really into it. You could just go straight out, get the issue sorted. Everybody was like, yeah, and then it was back in again. But yeah,
Caro, 100% worth it.
It is. I will say that. Yes.
Yeah, I wish I've seen it before, but you definitely need to know Efteling before you do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all about the rides.
It's all about the rides, and it all links together, and it's like, oh, it's fantastic. Anyway, let's go back to what we were talking about just a moment ago. And this draws to the end of our lovely vlog today. Whoa! I've appeared to have locked this vlog in a continuous loop, because this clip that you've already seen sets up nicely the Caro clip that you've also just seen, and which sets up this clip again. So it's an infinite loop between these two clips. Of course, Charles is going mad at me now and is saying this shows that I've never done a day's editing in my life. Oh well, with me interjecting into this freeze frame, I am finally able to end this vlog. And I want to thank you all for watching and hope you stick around for some more vlogs. If you click on that playlist on screen, you get to see some of our past vlogs, which are also highly entertaining, if I say so myself. The other video is what YouTube thinks is the best video for you to watch next. So is YouTube ever wrong? Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll leave you before this infinite loop destroys us all. Whoa!